Hello, welcome back to the devlog. This is Drifty. This is Life in the Kingdom that we're looking at. Game I'm working on here. In this devlog video, I'm going to show you some of the changes I've made in the last few weeks. I updated the weapons and armor icons so that they're more high resolution. And I'll continue to upgrade the art assets as I add more. There's currently 72 weapons, and they're all unique icons. And then I have 864 armors, but they share icons. So I don't have 864 armor icons, but they are looking pretty good. And these are just a few that I randomly added to the inventory. Another change I made to the inventory was adding the name here, I think. I don't know if I did that in the last one, but I changed the way that I've imported the art, and I have two versions of it. I have a 42 by 42 and a 64 by 64. Basically, I have like a big icon and a small icon. And in the inventory, you're going to see the 64 by 64 pixel icon for the armor and stuff that you've got on. You can still equip it here. I plan to add that to the equipment scene where you can also equip and change gear there. I plan to add buttons in here so that you can say search only swords, search only staffs, and it'll just run a different SQL statement and just return the values of just the things that you search for, to give the player some more control, because eventually they're going to have a lot of items and it's going to be hard to manage going through all of that. The biggest change is this pop-up box that I've got inside of the character menu. You can see I've got statistics now. I've added icons for them all here. This is the character's base stats that they are currently, and then this is what you're getting, a bonus from the armor that you're wearing. Defense and speed have been added to the game. Defense is your armor class chance to be hit. Speed is your action and turn time. I haven't revamped the battle system, but I made one prior as a prototype. You could watch the first video in this little series to see like a prototype. That was like a very, very basic version. I'm going to make a much better version than that. That was pretty easy, so I think I could do a lot better job making a more fleshed out battle system. Added icons to everything. Hi, sweetie. Daddy's almost done, okay? Anyway, basically, I got the pop-ups for these, and now this took a lot of time to get all this right. In the character menu, whatever you have equipped is going to show. I haven't got the weapon pop-ups yet. I'm going to work on that tomorrow probably. But I got all the armor ones in, at least all of the armors that exist. I don't have any armors here yet, but I have plans for them, whatever. Head, neck, shoulders, arm, body, hand, leg, and feet are in the database. 864 different pieces, all balanced out through 12 different tiers. This headpiece is a test item. It's not going to actually be in the game. Most of the items are going to look something like this when you hover over them, except they'll have like 3 or 4 of these stats in here. This item is to test every single entry so that I know that everything loads properly and looks right and is formatted right. So I'll scroll down to show everything that can possibly occur when you enchant your items, you paint them, you engrave them, you craft them with unique modifiers, you find rare loot and stuff like that. So you have all of the basic stats of defense, speed on an item, the name, the head, the slot it is, the icon for it. You can see the 42 in this character screen here, but then you have the 64 showing up in the top left of the pop-up box. Then you have the level requirement for it, the tier that it's in, the current durability. I'm thinking durability is only going to go down when you die in the game. Like, I'll have a hardcore mode where you die and you're game over, but probably the standard mode will be you die and your armor takes durability damage. That sort of thing will probably happen. Enchants, painted, engraved, like this will let you know if you've already done these things, because items will have a limit to how many times they can be enchanted, etc., etc. The current value of it, max health, max energy, max stamina, will be applied through armor, and you'll see it update in the GUI as well. The basic stats, strength, dex, int, wisdom, constitution, charisma, and then you have the resistances, and you can see over here in this box is your totals. Like, this is the total physical and magical resistance I'm getting, the total amount of added physical and magical damage. I'm going to add pop-ups, so when you hover over these, it shows them, but like, I don't really know, because like it says, I have it right here, right? Physical, magical sword, whatever. A lot of stuff is still not decided. But anyway, I'll scroll down to show you everything in here. Here's all the resist and the icons in them. They're not all final, but they might be the final version of the icons. I might update them arbitrarily as I find better stuff or feel like updating more stuff. These are all of the added damage bonuses. You can have added bonuses to your skills. There are 66 different skills, so there's quite a few things in here that items and gears, your gear can do for your character to improve them. No item is going to ever look like this in game, but I had to make sure that for one reason or another, everything displayed. So I put everything in this one right here to show you that, to show myself and show everybody that everything is currently in and working. So if I were to add something in the database to one of these armors, it would show up in here and it would tell the player, and it would update these stats, and it would update the defense and all of this stuff. And it'll all be very, very friendly to the player so that they know what they're getting from their armor, and they know the bonuses that they're getting and where it's coming from. And I felt like this was really important to the player to have that ability to check their gear and see, you know, like everything. But anyway, these are all actual texture buttons. They're not whatever, you don't really care the details, but what's going to happen is I'm going to click on a button and you're going to have something else happen. Like maybe I'll pop up a window. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to look in the end. I haven't got there yet. However, these are buttons, so I can have them change on hover. I can do things when I click on them. I can disable them under different circumstances, make different classes that have, like, you know, like certain things disabled. Like if you want to make a monk class, I can disable the two swords or the main hand or the offhand, so you have to use physical. Or maybe I make knuckles. I don't know. But anyway, I have the ability to do stuff, long story short, because these are texture buttons. So when you click on it, I'm going to probably populate a list of just the armors in your inventory that you meet the level requirement for that slot. So if you have like 1,000 armors in your inventory, which I'm going to allow you to do, by the way, you don't have to go into the inventory and go to armors and sift through 1,000 of them. Obviously, I'm going to have search options and buttons in here, but through here, if you just want to change your pants, you can. Oh no, something happened. It's not showing on this side. Wonderful. More bugs. Anyway, I'll fix that. Don't worry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.